Hello, it's Chilled. It's Sunday. It's a Chilled on Sunday podcast. I'm dannychaz. This is episode 39, and that's Chef Denny Art.
What's up?
Warning before I go any further, I'm going to say some words. I'm going to say cunt, cunt, and cunt. And if you don't like that, cunt, cunt, cunt. So, Jeffrey, how are we doing?
Pretty good, man. Happy cunt day.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, if you don't like that, click a like on the way out and fuck off.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the only warning you get. And this is a podcast for grown-ups. Did you hear that shitty music on the countdown? When's it?
I thought you changed it to that.
Nah, it was a shock to me. It's like being on hold at the tax office.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like,
yeah,
you know, you can change it, right?
Important to us. Yeah, I'll have to. This podcast is important to us. Please hold the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A representative will be with you shortly.
Yeah. It's Stu Dog, and he's so offended.
Oh, wow.
How you doing, Stu Dog? So, Jeff, tell me about floods. What's happened?
Yeah, we had a flood, man. We had a flood. So, yeah, I work in a restaurant, and had a little flood accident. Somebody knocked off a sprinkler head, completely severed it from a pipe, and down came the rains. And
them things are pressurized, huh?
Washed the cooler out. Yeah. So, it was. It's fine now, but it was a bit of a disaster when it was going down. So, it's part of the sprinkler system. So there was alarms and strobe lights and all kinds of crazy shit going down. But I've been doing this for a long time, and that's definitely a first. So fire department was there, like the whole deal. So dudes with big axes were walking through, and add a little excitement to the week. But soggy socks aside, didn't slow us down at all. So
that's
natural disaster.
Right. So that's a horrible thing to happen, in your place of business.
Yeah.
I've been
Water's never good.
I think about being the one responsible for it.
I know. Yeah,
that's
man,
me, right? So I've been there 3 times off memory that I could. So I was working in a supermarket. We used to work at nights at supermarkets. We'd take down ceilings. Electricians would do their work. We put the ceiling back up, and the store opens again.
Like the drop ceiling?
Yeah. So we had a sprinkler head go in the supermarket. And the pressure came straight down because the part that you're talking about that spreads it around, it sheared off. So now it's just one stream coming down.
Yeah, it's shooting. Yeah.
It went through, it was in the grocery aisle, and it went straight through potatoes and out the bottom.
Oh, man.
It went through them, like made holes in it, like boom, just blasted a hole through and flooded the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
A second time it happened to me. Statute of limitations.
You're like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. I may or may not have been working in a certain place.
Okay, yeah.
And it was
Taco Bell.
How can I explain it without giving it away? It was a place where they test and find for diseases and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like a lot of labs and
sensitive equipment.
Sensitive equipment, and that was on the floor below where the floor we're renovating.
Mm-hmm.
And someone may or may not have moved their scaffolding slightly, and then may or may not have knocked the end off a pressurized pipe. It was pressurized so high, it's only a foot off the floor, this pipe.
Mm-hmm.
It flew across a 20-foot wide room and hit the other wall before it hit the floor, the water.
Oh my God.
Right?
So it's like a missile.
It was like high, and it was distilled water, but it was highly pressurized distilled water.
Right.
The person that done it pulled his shirt off, put it over the pipe and tried to control it.
Oh my God.
Why this person, which may or may not have been me,
Very
was
of the person.
was trying to plug the pipe, realized he couldn't, threw his shirt back on, grabbed his tool bag, and was quoted as saying, "Fuck this, I'm off." Left the room and went into another room, got his tools back out, and carried on working as nothing had happened. Yeah. The bosses come running. Yeah.
Right.
Run into me and said, "What the fuck, Dad? What the fuck's happening?" I went, "What are you talking about?" Right? What I'm saying, what
Wait,
you're
you
talking
mean
about.
this guy who's nameless said it? Not
Not. It's just for argument's sake.
right.
I'll take on the role of the guy to make it
Okay.
a bit more right. So, so what the guy done? He went, "What are you talking about? What water?" Whilst dripping wet because he's
I'll say,
just
what
been
about the
trying.
shirt?
Yeah, the shirt, his hair. There's water dripping off his nose. Yeah, he's saying, "What are you talking about? What's there, a flood?"
Right.
It's just playing the dumb. Like, I was always taught, if you get caught with your ass in the air, it ain't you. Deny everything, right? So
Okay.
this guy was doing that, and the builder went, "It's clearly you. You're rigging wet." Like,
Yeah.
and I went, all right. I didn't do it though. I was trying to stop it. If anything, I'm the hero here.
Right.
I actually said, if anything, I'm the hero
Uh-huh.
for trying to stop it. Yeah. But it flooded the labs below,
Oh shit.
fucked up computers and samples, and like really threw them off track of what they was doing, like
Yeah,
what they was doing downstairs. Yeah.
for sure. Well, the thing about this was like before we knew what the answer was and what had happened, we thought it was sewage. And that would have been
Yeah.
way worse. And
Oh
it
yeah.
was only because, like, obviously this place doesn't have the sprinklers going off every day. So the water line is just kind of fetid,
Yeah.
disgusting, just water that's been sitting there. So
Yeah. It's just waters that have been sitting in
when
tanks. Yeah.
that had been sitting there and just shot into the cooler, it was something nasty. So I mean, it's kind of good going. The only silver lining is we know this shit works. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At least
Yeah.
if there is a fire, it will be drenched with
It will do
water
it.
first
Mm.
before it destroys everything. So
Mm.
yeah, now you have my attention.
Yeah, there's
Says
two
Two
done.
Dog.
I was also at my boss's apartment,
Mhm.
and I was doing a job there for him, and it was just a little. Can you just go and tweak this and tweak that and all that? It's part of being the boss. We go and keep his place looking brand new.
Right.
And I went into the cupboard and I noticed that the water main in had a slight drip on it, had a slight leak.
Mm-hmm.
The leak was before the stopcock.
Right.
So I couldn't just turn the water off, fix the leak, and turn the water back on because it was
Right.
before. It was
Mm-hmm.
before.
Yeah.
So I thought, fuck it, I ain't touching it. And it's literally a nut wanted tightening up. So I called the plumber. I had to wait for the plumber to come. It took hours for him to get there. But when you're thinking, I ain't touching that pipe.
Yep.
I ain't touching that pipe, And he come in and went, "What's going on?" I went, "Yeah, there's a leak on that." He went, and he wants tweaking up. I went, "Yeah, well, tweak it up then. I ain't touching it."
Yeah.
He got his spanner. He went like this. And as soon as he turned the wrench, went. The main went, and within a minute, the whole apartment had 2 inches of water,
Oh my God.
completely covered across the thing. And me and him are running around like crazy people out the street, putting up inspection chambers
Yep.
and that, looking for the main thing. And
Well, that's a great idea. You learn. I mean, that person learned from the first experience.
right, so we couldn't find the to turn it off. We couldn't find it because it's like a London street. There's 200 apartments. We can't find the
Right.
right one. He
Yeah.
had to go get a vice from his van and clamp the pipe closed.
Oh shit! Wow,
Yeah.
drastic. Yeah, but
Yeah.
got to be done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
I
had a
remember
bet.
that one. I had my hands in my head like this,
And
and
you're
I
like,
was just
"Ugh."
there's just nothing. You're completely helpless, and
Yeah,
you're watching this like £1 million apartment just slowly filling up with water, like
yeah,
fucking Star Wars. Like yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
I had the same thing within an apartment. I had a washing machine break mid cycle with clothes in it, and it had a
Mm.
locking feature like during the cycle, so I
Yeah.
couldn't just like
You can't just
open it,
grab it
right?
open.
So I called the place and was like, hey, this is it's broken, and they were like, well, is it on? I was like, no. And so it was just sitting there. I was like, yeah, but it's locked and it's full of my wet clothes. And they're like, okay, well, that's not like high priority. See if you can get it open, or unplug it and plug it back in. I'm like, all right, what? Okay. Uh, I don't know a lot about washing machines, but they're not insanely complicated, and I don't think just unplugging it is going to work. Uh, anyway, days go by. I'm talking like 3 full days. I'm calling them, and by that time, there's basically a cube of nasty water and clothing that's like just like kind of like the pipes. You're just sitting
Mm.
there, and same thing. I was like, a maintenance guy comes over. He's like, all right, man, we got to get this thing open. And I was like, no, we cannot open this thing. Like, this thing has been sitting here. All these clothes are ruined, by the way, or I got to wash them again. And,
Mm.
they've been sitting in water for a day or two. The guy goes, I'm like, I'm telling you, like, we've got to get this, like, either on or moved first. And he goes, nah, it's not a problem. And he fucking yanks the door open, breaks like the clip that was locking
Mm.
it, yanks the door open, and floods the entire kitchen and laundry room. There's water coming in downstairs. It stinks like shit.
Mm.
And I was like, well, at least it wasn't me.
Yeah.
This guy was told not to do it. And
But he didn't mind. He looked great from his house.
yeah, exactly. So
Mm.
I lost a load of clothes, but
Mm.
I got a new apartment with all new shit in it.
Mm.
It's like,
You know who'd be an expert on this? Stew Dog.
all manner of floods.
Yeah, that's what he does for a living. He's a drainage expert.
No shit.
Yeah, that's how he yeah, that's how he falls all his cool things. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out
He's
San
he
Pedro. What's up, man?
he's a dude that'll turn up to your restaurant when the toilets are all blocked and everything and just go in there and go like this. you know, and then like £3,000-4,000 later, he's like wandering back out.
Yeah.
And everything's running nice, Yeah.
Nice. Hey, man. Desperate
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
We got Richie
Stew
in the
Dog's that
house. What's
big.
up, Mike?
Word them up, Richie.
Yeah.
I'm bringing back word them up. Word them up. That's
Word
been
him
my
up.
thing. Yeah, word them up, baby girl. Sorry, I'm just drinking my tea.
Yeah.
Really, when you get a good coffee or a good tea, and it's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Plumber
Happy
that doesn't
birthday,
use.
San Pedro. Yeah, he is a plumber that doesn't use gloves. Yeah, I think he must have left the room. Yeah, he loves a flood. Yeah, see. What's it? Shit equals green to him.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm,
But the
brown equals
smell,
green.
man, the smell. How do you deal with it? Good Lord.
I've been shoulder deep in it before. Yeah,
That's one
I've
thing
been
that gets me, man. Like,
I've been down a flooded trench with the sewer busted, which we're trying to
yeah,
fix. And as you're trying to fix it and put it back together, all of a sudden the bung that you've got holding everything back just goes poof, and it just comes. Yeah, the pressure
yeah,
gets too much for it. Yeah, I've been shoulder deep in pieces.
yeah. I
Yeah,
can see a lot of stuff that doesn't bother me, but once a smell gets like, yeah, it makes me like, yeah, get
yeah,
sick.
yeah. Stu Dog says he's waded for it up to his chin. Yeah,
Oh man, yeah, I'd
yeah.
be retching. There's no way I could do it.
sometimes you just got to sometimes you just got to get
The
on with
sight
it.
of it's fine. I could see it all day long. It's like if it's on the internet, it's fine. But
It's crazy because for like days after, every time you go to pick up a sandwich, you look at your hands and wash them again.
that's the thing. Is it's also
But
like
yeah, it's psychologically there as well. Sam Pedro says one of his friends fell into a septic tank and was drowning in it.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Sweet corn. Oh god.
If you haven't already, check out San Pedro's live streams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, him and Susie were doing one I was in last weekend. And you just want to hear some music and chill and
oh yeah.
Like just it was like that. I was just sitting there. He had the room lit nice. He had the chat going, and he had the Susie was playing the different music. I believe she was DJing some of it. And
that's the best, man.
Yeah, it was chilled. I loved it. Yeah, everyone follow San Pedro. Even if you're on the replay, you stingy. Follow San Pedro.
Yeah. Speaking of Twitch and people we love on Twitch, look who it is. It's Becca Boo. What's up, Becca Boo?
Hi.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah, it's
going
good.
Great. Cheers.
We've started off on a high note. We're talking about swimming in shit.
Talk about the floods.
Always a good time, right?
Yeah, we're talking about places that I may or may not have flooded, and what Stew Dog does for a living.
I've been lurking.
You've been lurking
since you went live.
Yeah. He was like, I am not joining to this shit.
So I'm not blindsided by some weird conversation that.
Good call.
Yeah. That always happens to me on the set.
Wow, you sure do know us.
We obviously not, the fault of any person at work, but I showed up to work one time. This was back in the 90s. To close, the store was closed. Everybody's sitting in the lobby, just kind of waiting for the termite swarm to stop, so we could clean up after.
Oh my
swarm! God. Did you know they fly?
Termites fly? Get the fuck out of here! Are you serious?
That's how they get around.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. They fly.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I was grateful that the swarm itself was done for the most part when I got there. But yeah, it was like an annual thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh well, now I know termites can fly.
Rats is the thing in London.
Oh,
like when someone does something wrong and we get rats running through. Oh man. Yeah, that's not my favorite thing at all.
Yeah,
rats.
that's not fun.
No, they scare the fucking shit out of me as well. Like they're fucking evil looking.
You?
Yeah, when they're like 3 foot long, and like they're like I've been working I was working in a hotel, and I was in like the small bathroom, when they've like squeezed the shower and the sink and everything, so it's tiny. And I was in there doing a bit of work, so I can hardly move anyway. Mm-hmm. And I stepped backwards, and there was something going behind me, like trying to run away. And I looked around, and I was standing on this rat's tail that was probably as big as Lily.
That's what Stew Dog says, the size of cats.
They are the size of cats, man. They're huge. And it was going, and they got their big, horrible teeth and everything. And I was shredding on its tail. And I went, really butcher me. I went like this. I ran one way and the rat ran the other way. And yeah, man. And I was like, you're like, thinking they're in your hair and that. Yeah. Like just doing all this.
Someone calls the police. They're like, there's a woman screaming next door.
A woman screaming. It's me running around in circles.
Find Danny going, oh, it's over there.
It's me
When I was
standing
in
on a
high
chair,
school, I had
screaming,
a rat.
Thomas. Yeah, man. The rats in London ain't
That's
no fucking
hilarious.
joke. They're not. They're no fucking joke. And if someone like on building sites, when we break into the sewer to connect up, if people don't shut that off and go home for the night, you come in the next day and they are everywhere.
That's gross.
They are everywhere. Like, I know some exclusive hotels in London where I would not stay. Like, yeah. I've seen them running along the tops of 4-poster beds, like in the bedrooms over the bed. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Don't go to London.
Okay.
Becca, you say you had him in college?
I mean, if I come over there, I'm staying with you. So
yeah.
If you didn't know that.
No, I
had them. I had mice and rats as pets when I was in high school.
Oh, the ones that pets are
yep.
they're all
My
right.
mom wasn't thrilled either. My mom was not thrilled.
The pet
She
ones
tried,
are okay.
But,
yeah. It's the shit they carry. Like, like that Wills disease and that. Like, you don't want that. No.
Right. And the ones that you end up getting as pets are usually sold as like feeders for snakes.
Or better yet,
they had also.
They can die in your walls, and then your place stinks like like it's fucking terrible. Yeah,
oh God, no. Yeah.
I definitely had that with this place that I built here. A mouse or something definitely went into the wall and died because for about a week or two, it's that's feeling.
Why. Yeah, rat poison is the stupidest invention of all time. They're just gonna go somewhere else and die, and then you gotta like cut a hole in your wall.
And they take it back to their nest as well, so they all die.
Then you got them everywhere dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the glue traps that they catch them in the glue traps and they're just stuck there. Like, do you remember that time when Charlie caught a leprechaun in one on Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, man, fuck with it. That's one of my things I don't fuck with. I don't like rats and I don't like horses.
I'm scared of horses too.
Yeah.
Horses?
That includes zebras and donkeys.
Yeah.
I
don't know why, man. Just
one of them squashed my leg when I was little, and I've never forgiven for it.
Yeah.
I was on the back of a donkey. Getting on a donkey ride, and this other donkey came up and they pushed against each other, leant against each other, and my little 5-year-old leg was in the middle and it hurt. And ever since then, I've got beef with them. Yeah. Yeah.
But a donkey did that, not a horse.
Yeah. Same thing.
Guilty by association.
No. All the horses is a snob donkey. It's like a jumped up donkey. That's all they are. Yeah. They're like, hey, look at me. Like they're fucking think they're better than the donkeys.
Because they got a pattern.
And then don't get me started on fucking zebras, them hoity-toity fuckers.
This has been Zebra Talk with Danny Chaz.
So when people go to me like, horses, aren't they majestic? I'm like, nope, they're fucking assholes.
Why?
They're just giant.
Why?
That's what scares me.
No,
they're just assholes.
I mean, okay, but zebras?
Yeah.
Like you come in contact with a zebra?
Luckily they're not everywhere, Danny.
Only at the zoo and that, and the one in Mexico where they painted a donkey. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll do that.
Stu Dog said, "What about giraffes?"
They're all right. They get a pass.
Just all right.
Cool. Yeah, they're cool. They got them super long necks and that.
But they're massive.
Yeah, no, I like but they look. Horses, man, they're assholes. People like, aren't they majestic animals and they give you a healing feelings and all? No, not one bit.
Okay.
I like koalas.
Yeah.
I like
mean,
bears
koalas
and
are going to
animals.
give you an STD, so
I don't like them that much. Jesus.
Just saying they're cute.
Yeah, they're nice. They've only got 4 thumbs, didn't they? 2 on each hand.
Yeah.
No, I like that. Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
I'm not gonna buy a dinner. Take it home.
I gotta go steady.
You don't always gotta buy dinner.
That's right. Oh man, it's $2.
Sometimes all it takes is a couple of drinks.
There you go. There you go.
That's why Beck doesn't drink anymore.
For once, Stu, I agree with you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've done this yet today, but we gotta wish Ghost Boogie happy birthday, man. It was his birthday yesterday, so shout out to the big man. I wish I could have been there. I think he was hanging out with Mikey. He did a stream, and then Mikey did one too. So shout out to him, man. 29 years old.
For the 20th time.
Happy birthday, Ghost Boogie. Happy birthday, San Pedro.
Yeah, San Pedro.
I'm going to put it on blast. I'm going to put this on blast right now.
Okay.
Right? I've just had a message come on my phone.
That's
not Stu Dog. I've just had a message appear on my phone. Right?
Yes.
So, I've said to you before about the roleplay servers for Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said to you before, I'm thinking about joining one of these servers and going on there and being entertaining on there and
right.
Just dannychazing their server up.
Yeah.
I've just had a message from them. Application denied. Like for me to join their server. It says lack of effort and multiple questions not fully answered. That basically I can't play GTA with these fucking nerds. I had to answer 12 questions. I answered them. And
they said lack of effort in your answer?
In my answers.
You don't need to be fucking with these dumbasses. Then what are they talking about? You're better off.
Are you supposed to write a fucking essay? Like
I went into one of their servers and watched it for a while, and I just thought these boring cunts. I'll fucking slaughter this. Fucking, I can't wait to get in this server and liven it up. Yeah. Apparently,
see what happened.
Apparently, lack of effort.
What happened is they found your channel.
Probably. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been denied playing GTA.
How many times you say fucking cunt?
Well, they're playing Grand Theft Auto. This isn't like fucking for. This.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, this isn't what Roblox or fucking.
I did say cunt 6 times in the first minute of this podcast, so.
Fuck
them cunts. Anyway,
I'm gonna go play a video game where I beat a hooker to death, but I can't hear the C word.
Right.
Like, okay.
Oh my god. I was sitting there. I was filling in the application form and thinking like, oh yeah, cool. And then I watched someone in their server on Twitch. I started watching it to see what it was all about.
Mm-hmm.
And my actual thought was, I can't wait to get involved in this. I could really fucking brighten this up. You know, like they need someone like me,
right?
Because they are all fucking Lord of the Rings nerds. Yeah, Horizon server. You know who the fuck you are.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah. What were the questions?
It was. Do I know what meta? It was like some questions was like, what would you do if someone come up behind you on the game with a gun and told you to reach for the sky and come with me? What would you answer in that scenario? Yeah. Oh, and keep your mouth shut.
Wrote,
Keep your mouth shut. Don't say a word, and blah blah blah. Yeah, is what what that was one of the questions. What would I do and say? So I wrote something like along the lines of, I would put my hands up, I would not stay silent, and have a conversation, and then hilarity would ensue, is what I said. Right? I said I would yes and the shit out of it, and hilarity will ensue. Right? Something like
which
that.
is true, which is accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what I would
Yeah.
do. Yeah. And yeah. What was another question? They asked me that question. They asked me what meta socials were in gaming, if I knew the term meta socials in gaming. And I made up an answer for that, obviously. I just made up a funny answer for that. And then the other thing they asked me, do I get involved in character bleeding? Do I know what character bleeding is, and am I a proponent of it? And I just went, no, it's a horrible thing. I'd never do that. I don't know what it is.
Right.
Right. But the rest of it was multiple choice. Like, so how can I not put effort into multiple choice answers? There was 2 answers I had to actually write something.
Weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Well, the first one they could answer by just playing with you for 5 minutes, right? Like,
or they could just go to my channel and watch a VOD. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
You must have had an invite for a reason, right? Like,
yeah,
Stu Dog nailed it. Bunch of virgins.
Yeah, bunch of nerds.
Probably.
It was boring though.
The only sex they're getting is in
boring.
GTA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, you into character bleeding? And you're like,
exactly sounded like that. Exactly. I went into their server and I was watching their gameplay, and it was wooden as fuck.
Right.
It was fucking wooden. It was like, hey gangs, we go down to collect magical swords down the Mystic River. Like, it was like, you know, like, yes, let's go do that. Let's go now. Yeah, wooden. Yeah, like acting when it's like, yes, I do want to go to the party Friday. You know, it's wooden. Yeah, like puppets, like, you know. Yeah.
Yo, dannychaz.
Yo, dannychaz.
Just do the rest of the show just speaking like that. Yo, Becca Boo, what are you doing this weekend?
Like GTA RP nerds.
Yeah. Well, you're better off without him, Danny.
Yeah, fuck him.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
If you want to, there you go. Richie's our offsite research facility.
What is it?
Here we go.
Maybe I should look this up when I took the test.
There you go. Character bleeding is when a player's emotions and experiences become influenced by their characters. This can happen in either direction, with the player's feelings influencing the character as well.
Yeah, some bullshit.
So if you get
that with GTA,
what the?
Like,
who cares
if that's happening for you? No.
How's your aim with a gun, or how fast are you a good driver? Like something that pertains to the fucking game, right? Like, I don't get it.
Shit. I'm going to do what I've said before. I'm just going to start my own server and blow them out of the water.
There you go.
I'll go live the same time.
If you're playing a game,
yeah.
If you're playing a game so much, or you're so invested,
yeah,
that the character in the game becomes
you.
Your real life. You start acting like it. Yeah, this ain't no
This
right.
is a problem, particularly with GTA. I mean, this is a whole way deeper conversation, but yeah.
Danny's a good driver, of course. Yeah. And I said, if you can't join him, beat him.
Yeah. That's really,
what you need.
That's it. Really fucking done me now. I'm just,
The fact that ask if you're a proponent of that.
Huh? Sorry, say that again, Becca.
They asked if you're a proponent. They asked if
character
you're
bleeding.
a proponent.
And you said no. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I didn't know what I was saying no to, but I think it was the right answer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Why would anybody be a proponent of that is the part that I don't get.
Maybe they want you to character bleed so they know you're really down or whatever, but I think that's really weird.
That's a problem.
Yeah. I think you shouldn't be. I think you should put down the controller once that starts to happen. That's like the big red flag that it's gonna fuck up your life. Right?
Go
yeah.
touch grass.
Yeah,
Sit
you
in the
gotta go
sunlight.
outside and do some shit.
I don't know about you, but I think I'd be pretty good at it. I've never done it before. This like role playing, pretending my character's like a person in a real place. But I thought, I'd be all right at that. I'd go and fuck around and fucking wind people up and just act like I do on the sesh, and yeah. But anyway, apparently,
I think there's a difference between role playing and psychosis.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
they want you to dress up as shit like in real life so that you reflect the feelings of your character.
Okay,
like, man.
But
man.
It's weird.
If it's a group of people going to do, live role playing with
Oh yeah, I'm not going to do that shit. No, this is just.
But
the reason I wanted to get involved in this is because I've seen people doing it on Twitch, and there's a couple of people I follow who are very, very entertaining and very, very good at it. And I look at what they do.
No, I think you would have been great.
I look at what they do and think, I'd like to have a go at that. I'll bring the dannychaz character to that game and just insert myself into it and just act like I do whilst interacting with the characters. Turn it up a bit and but that'd hurt my feelings.
I'm trying to. Somebody else was talking about doing this.
RL3 does it, Mikey's cousin.
But I mean somebody that I was watching was talking about it.
I was talking about it a few weeks ago.
No, I know you.
That wasn't me though.
This was.
It would only other person I think it'd be is Richie.
No, it was outside of.
Codex or someone like that. I'd imagine doing it.
It might have been Codex.
Yeah.
It might have been Codex.
Yeah. But anyway, there's plenty more fish in the sea.
Yeah. And speaking of Codex, when are we getting him on here?
He keeps saying he's going to do it. He said he'd do it when he hasn't got a late night on the UFC.
Well, he didn't have late night on UFC yesterday.
Or maybe he's just playing Smoke then.
No, he didn't stream it last night.
I think he's actually just waiting for me. I think he's actually waiting for me to say, "Do you want to do it on this day?" Which I haven't done.
There you go.
We've spoke together about it, but last few weeks I've been a little bit discombobulated.
Lock it in.
I'll lock it in with him. No worries.
Yeah.
Because he's reached out to me and said, "Let me know when." And I said, he said I can do it on a night when I haven't got a late night with the fights. And I've just gone, cool, we'll sort it out. And that was the last conversation we had. But I've got nothing against Codex. I'll have him on the end now. If he was watching now, I'd send him a link. Yeah. Codex is good people. Yeah. I wouldn't do it for San Pedro or Scudo, but
today. Panda's lurking. I see you.
Who's lurking?
Panda.
How is he? Hey, Panda, how you doing, man? How do you know when people are lurking then?
You pull up the viewer list.
Oh, I've got a different screen open. Am I lagging on you?
I've got.
Am I lagging on your screen?
I'm trying to get banned.
Am I lagging on your
Corner.
screens or anything? Or is it all cool your end?
Somebody's behind, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep checking my Wi-Fi, but who knows?
Who knows?
It's been windy. We've got some weather moving in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Springtime in Oklahoma.
I'm just going to refresh my page. I'll be 2 seconds.
Word. Yeah, I also wanted to quick shout out Gorilla Strong, man. Thanks for the support. And his birthday's coming up at the end of March. So yeah, I've actually been putting together, he gives me all these suggestions on music. And what I've been doing is I've been writing all of them down. So I actually have an entire set list that I'm going to play for him on his birthday, which
nice.
I haven't told him yet. We've only hinted at it, but yeah, man, I'm building all of that together so that I can play an entire set of just his suggestions. So he's going to like it because he suggested it.
For sure.
I don't have to guess. So
for sure.
If he doesn't like that set, then it's his problem.
He was in Mikey's chat requesting stuff last night too.
Nice. Yeah. A lot of music.
Who's that? Boogie?
Gorilla.
Gorilla. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gorilla was requesting stuff with me and Boogie on Friday as well.
Nice.
So because me and Boogie, when we done Blurred Reality, Boogie said, "Do you want to play some music?" I said, "Yeah." So he was suggesting a video of YouTube. I was suggesting them. We were sitting and talking about different songs and playing them. And Gorilla Strong was there as well. He actually requested Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits, which we played. Great song.
Oh yeah, love that track.
Yeah.
The whole album.
Song. Yeah. Well, it was one of the first albums he bought. That's how we got into it. Yeah. That's how we got into it. But yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, man. It's got a lot of music knowledge, so it helps out to always like new shit. Fry Bread Trucker used to do that on the late night. He would be sitting in his cab or whatever and just like, you heard of this? You heard of this? You heard of this? And that's the reason I kind of started streaming music in the first place, was like I wanted to do that same thing. Like, have you guys seen this? Have you heard this? And yeah, so if you got suggestions, send them my way, because I always like there's a jillion bands out there, man. You can't keep up with them all. So, and there's a ton of them that have a shitload of talent, and I just have not, had exposure to them. So, yeah, if you got like a wide music love, then yeah, it's good, it's bad.
I'm into a band at the moment, Jeff, called Sleaford Mods.
Got it. How the hell do you spell that?
Sleaford Mods. Yeah. And
Sleep with Mods.
Yeah. Let me not Sleep with Mods, the Sleaford Mods.
Sleaford?
Lost again.
Hold a minute. Buffer and I'll buffer and I'll get it up.
Sometimes that accent is so thick.
Sexy, yeah.
A bit like when I was doing Oliver in junior high.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. 1 minute.
But it's true.
Sleaford, Sleaford. I got it. Sleaford Mods.
Sleaford Mods. Yeah.
Musical duo in England.
Yeah, that's who I'm into at the minute, like big time.
Got it.
Nudge It's a song I'm into as well. There's a song called Nudge It with
dope.
Amy Taylor from Emil and the Sniffers.
Lucas Nelson.
Okay.
So they're punk, but electronica. So it's like bumpity bump music that I like.
Right.
But the front man's doing punk. That's the best way for me
to.
Yeah, like Born Slippy. Bad boy, slipping on Angel.
Yeah.
Like Born Slippy by Underworld, like that type of stuff. Yeah, that's who I'm into right now, Jeff. Like, I think you'd like them.
Nice. Thanks, Stu Dog. already written that down. Hell yeah. But yeah, just trying to expand the knowledge and expand like my daily intake, man, because I play so much music every single day that like, sometimes, even with all the vinyl collection, all the digital collection, it's nice to have something just fresh to the ears. And of every single genre except for, Luke Bryan music.
See, I like
Ironically.
country.
I mean,
I can't get into it. I've tried.
what kind of country though?
I like Johnny Cash.
See, that's okay. Yeah, I'm into that, but
I like Dolly Parton.
Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson.
You're talking about shit from like 50 years ago
Hank
too,
Williams.
Danny. Like
Yeah, the good shit.
Like legit country.
Willie Nelson's son. Gotcha.
Some of the newer stuff really just sounds like pop
country. Yeah, that's what I can't stand. Yeah, it's too like sing-songy, kind of like a really shitty like kids commercial or something. You know what I mean? I don't know, and I'm not trying to shit on it, but it's just not for me. So I tried, man. I really did try.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But stay tuned for that. I don't know what day that'll be, but we're gonna get Gorilla Strong's shit all finished up.
So can I play you a little bit, Jeff?
Yeah, if you want.
Absolutely.
It's your channel, buddy.
That's who I'm.
I like her a lot.
Her, yes, that's Amy Tyler from Amy Taylor from Emil and the Sniffers.
Yeah.
So she's her band. Mikey hates her
you said
band.
Amil in the Sniffers, like Amyl Nitrate.
Yes. Have you not?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
No,
I've not heard of this.
I'm putting it together. It just dawned on me. I've heard of them, but it dawned on me like what it was. I watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas last night, so it's like fresh on my mind.
Amyl Nitrate, yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Becca, I'm really enjoying them at the minute. Like, what would you call that? Pub punk, pub rock? She's crazy. She is.
Yeah. And I think it's her mostly that it's like, fuck yeah, I'm a fan.
She's going to go down as one of the great frontmen in history. She is. Mikey hates her. She is everything that a front.
I don't know why.
Frontman of a band should be. So it's just Mikey and
hype girl.
He's Debbie Downer. He has to go against the grain. It's just part of his thing, isn't
it? Well, yeah, I appreciate that. All the new stuff, man, just send it my way. I'm gonna try to revamp the vinyl stuff, although I snapped my needle off. I've had some tech issues. My microphone, I thought it was my microphone died, but turns out Lily somehow sat on my keyboard in a way that locked my keyboard. And I've tried a billion ways to get through that. But it's been a weird tech weekend. So I'll see how that goes. Mikey said she's just doing aerobics.
Yeah, and can't sing like Mick Jagger.
Right.
Like every great frontman of every band.
That's right.
That's right. I love that Australian accent as well.
Have a singer that cannot fucking sing.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy Mondays.
And they're great. So.
Rolling Stones. Guns N' Roses. I was
talking about punk bands.
Guns N' Roses.
Okay. Wow.
Guns N' Roses. Flash is Red.
Damn. Damn, Danny.
Just egging him on.
I've sent him a link, by the way, so he could pop up now and go on. He can pop up now and go on a rant.
Go on a little tirade if he wants.
Maritz.
Hell yeah! Shout out Maritz. What up, man?
He's an angry little punk rocker. He is.
Damn.
I would love it if they contacted him and said, we're going to do a Colorado branch of the tour. Would you like to warm up for us? Yeah. See what he says then.
That's exactly where my head just went.
Exactly, yeah.
Like if you,
yeah.
You gonna open for him, Mikey?
Like,
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. So anyway, what do I know about?
Well, because Emil and the Snippers have a draw. They have a draw.
Yeah, they've been around for a little while now.
They have a fan
base.
They're
They're very big in the UK. Have they made it to America yet? Because they're Australian band, aren't they? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really into them. I'm surprised you haven't got into them yet. Yeah.
I feel like they just played here somewhere. I think maybe in LA.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get on some concerts, man. They're having a lot of stuff come through here, so try to make that something I do more of, man. We got the Pixies coming in September, which is definitely one I want to see. A bunch of stuff I haven't seen. So who else is coming? I want to see Bare Naked Ladies. That would be cool. Let's see. Wu-Tang Clan is coming with Run the Jewels. Definitely want to see that. Black Keys are coming in June. All kinds of shit's happening this summer, so I want to plan for it now so that I can, before it gets to be $200 a fucking ticket. Something I didn't do a lot last year. I'm like, man, I got to see more shows, dude. I never regret the money and time I spend at a live show ever. There's never a bad show in my opinion. So, even if I'm at like some, I don't know, band I'm not really into, it's cool to see people like jamming and, running around topless or something. I don't know. You never know. So we're going to get that squared away. I definitely want to see Wu-Tang again. That was one of my favorite shows of all time. So if I could see Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels together, because they'll be out on stage together, like doing some crossover shit. That's what I want to see, is like,
that would be dope.
Both of them hanging out at the same time. So, because I mean, if there's already 14 guys on stage, why not have fucking Killer Mike come out too? So, yeah, we'll see, man. It's gonna be a good summer.
Yeah, I'd like to see Czarface. That's a band I'd like to see. Yeah, I'd like to see. I wanted to see Jizza doing Liquid Swords, but I missed out on that.
Oh man,
yeah, I missed out on that. That was in December, I believe, or November last year. They was doing it in London. There's a club called Coco, which used to be a theatre. So it's got where the seating goes up the hill. But all the seats are taken out, so that the stage is down, but it's like the crowd are going up into like a theatre. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, that would have been a cool venue to see that in, but I missed that. I'm going to see Tyler the Creator in May.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. Me, my daughter, and me, George, and my daughter. I'm going to see that.
Nice.
That's locked. Got the tickets for that. That's done. That's locked in. Kelly bought the tickets without really listening to him.
Oh yeah.
And now she's got a few tracks. She's like,
yeah, right.
And I've been playing some of his more graphic stuff as well. So
good.
Kelly's like, maybe I shouldn't have bought these tickets for my 12-year-old daughter.
It's music though. Like,
yeah. Now he's a very creative, like, person. Like, I've seen some of his stage shows on YouTube and that, and he puts a lot into them. It's not just because a lot of rap concerts are just a couple of people screaming into a mic. But his are all good productions, like you're watching like Michael Jackson or like a well put together production. Yeah. So which I always like.
Stu Dog says, got my boy tickets for Kendrick Lamar. Hell yeah, cost a fortune. I bet. Yeah. He's on top of the world right now, man. So that's probably
Mhm.
why. Yeah.
Where's that still? Over the O2?
Well, they all cost a fortune these days.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I went and see WWE a couple of years ago, and we was up in the nosebleeds, and I know that comes to silly money. Like,
Yeah, no.
we was right up in the rafters. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
There's this old interview with Nirvana, and it's funny to watch Dave Grohl and Kurt Cobain. They had asked what they thought of ticket prices, and they were like, "Yo, Madonna is charging $60 a show," and they were like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck would pay $60 to go to any live show? That's insane." You know, just seeing their like
Front row.
Yeah,
That's what I would pay. That's what I paid for front row seats back in the
Yeah.
90s
Exactly. That's fucking
and early
yeah.
2000s. Like that's crazy.
They were just scoffing at it. Like no one in their right mind is going to pay $60 to see a fucking concert.
Well, shit,
Here we
Pearl
are,
Jam.
like,
Pearl Jam back then did a whole, fuck Ticketmaster. Refused to sell through Ticketmaster, refused to book venues that required Ticketmaster.
Right.
Yeah, because they just sell them.
People supported the shit out of that.
Yeah. Because they just sell them to the bots and then bomb. They're $2,000 a ticket, like overnight.
Yep.
And they've got a half empty stadium.
For sure.
Yeah. Like Led Zepp's tickets were like $2,000 plus when I was at the O2, Led Zeppelin, and same with Rolling Stones on the last tour. Like it was into the thousands for a ticket.
Well, that was when Zeppelin played, though. It was
special, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I know, but not $2,000 a seat. Fucking like
yeah,
special.
I mean,
See, that's the thing. What I'm thinking is, with that money, you could get a ticket to like Lollapalooza or like Bonnaroo and spend multiple days seeing like Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, the Black Keys, Pearl Jam. You'll see so many bands for that price and have money left over for VIP treatment. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wasn't it? It was a festival, though, right? Danny, when Zeppelin played.
No, it was Zeppelin played. It was Zeppelin.
Wasn't it?
It was Mothership. It was when they redid Mothership, and it was the red CD with the Zeppelin on it. It was that tour. So it was 2010, something like that sort of time. And it was like a get back together, Led Zeppelin, once in a lifetime. Let's go to this concert.
Rarity of it, yeah, it would be.
And it was
Jason. Was it with Jason on drums?
I don't know the names, but it was. I don't know the names of the people in it. Yeah, I don't know. You could tell me anyone was playing the drums, so I don't know. I don't know the names of the people, but I like the songs. And
Jason Bonham was John Bonham's son, and I thought he's the one who filled in, who took that spot for the shows that they did.
It must have been that, but it was. We haven't toured in 15 years.
They never toured.
It is a Led Zeppelin show.
After John Bonham died, they did not tour.
So it was then, yeah, it was that, yeah, and there was people paying thousands for a ticket to go and watch it at the O2,
yeah, because that's the only time you were ever going to get
to see them again, yeah.
Like I've seen Robert Plant by himself like 4 times.
Same.
And then I saw the Plant Page tour. I got lucky with that one. $25 for my ticket.
I never see him play, but I see him come out of his house and said hello to him. Page. I was working in the house across the road from where he lived. I said hello. He went hello. And that was that end of that story.
I don't know that I would have survived that. I probably would have stopped breathing.
That I was working in Kerry Katona's house, who's like I can't remember where it was now. It weren't the Spice Girls, it was the other one, like the other girl band from that time that was huge. Pussycat Dolls or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I was working in her house, and Jimmy Page lives across the road, and along the road, Eric Clapton's there as well. So it's like Stella Street, you know, like where all the celebrities live along this like gated community.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some work in there, yeah. So, yeah.
Did you say hey to the Pussycat Dolls?
I never see her there, but if you ever look up Kerry Katona, it's pictures of her in this house. It was one of them, where the paparazzi were taking photos over the top of fences and things, and they really exposed her bad. It was horrible what they done to her, the press. And Atomic Kitten, that's it. Thanks, Stu. And yeah, Pussycat Dolls here, and I was close. And yeah. They really went at her, that girl, really badly. Like she had a mental breakdown over it. Yeah.
It's like they did to Britney Spears.
Pieces of
exactly what they done with Britney Spears was what they done to this girl in the UK. Yeah, it was basically the same thing, the same sort of scale, but in like how Britney is in America is how she was in UK. Yeah. And yeah, they really took her to pieces. Yeah,
she get forced into a conservatorship because paparazzi her so much that she lost her mind.
I think she cut her hair and went through the whole thing though. She's Stuart said she's quite right. She's bipolar, and they really laid it on thick with her. Like the press is really, they ruined her.
Sad, man.
Yeah, it's horrible. When you're going into people's, you're taking photos of going through people's garbage and taking photos when they're vulnerable. You know, like she's private property. There's a swimming pool there, and she's laying around the swimming pool, and she's gone from Atomic Kitten being this. Let's face it, they're put on a pedestal as sexual figures, aren't they? Like these girls in these bands. And now she's a little older and have a couple of kids, and they're taking pictures of her with angles they shouldn't be and things like that, and then like exposing her in the press. And I don't agree with that. I think that's an awful thing to do to a person.
You mean the paparazzi does immoral things sometimes? Oh my god!
Oh, they did the dirty, stinking, no good wrong'uns, didn't they? They're just like, yeah.
Maurice, shout out. Much love to you.
What up, Maurice?
We'll see you around.
Enjoy the race.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Stuart was saying about tickets and that as well, prices. He was saying even F1 is expensive. General admission, parking for race day is nearly a bag. It's like it is like £1,000 to go and watch racing. Like that's why I've not been the last few races because it's ridiculous now. I don't know how much it is. Must be even more than that in Vegas.
There's a ton of bands that I would love to see, but they're playing festivals. And the only way
like
this old lady, I can't. The only way I can do it is like, get one of those crazy VIP tickets where you get to, hang out in an air-conditioned building and have a real bathroom.
I want to stay in the hotel down the road,
anymore.
Not in a tent with a porta potty. No, that's definitely not me.
Not happening.
I've been and done that, and I don't need to. And I'm not gonna. Like, like when I was going to see Jesus, that would have been an intimate gig in a small theater. Like that's where I want to be. That's where you're gonna have the best sound. That's like you're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't standing next to someone who ain't wiped their ass coming out of a porta potty. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
Half the people.
A friend of mine asked me if I remembered '98 Warped Tour. I was like, I remember No Effects and Bad Religion played. I don't remember shit else.
That's like Wayne's World 2, and they're like, "You were at Woodstock?" He goes, what was it like? And he goes, "Well, it rained in the morning, and then it cleared up in the afternoon." They're like, "Okay." What's up,
It's like
Bernie?
it's like the 90s. If you remember of any of it, you wasn't there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In a
So much
nutshell.
of that is blacked out to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've either stuffed it down deeper, I don't want to think about it,
Yeah.
or I genuinely don't remember it. Yeah.
And there's no pictures
Bits
of it
and
on the
pieces.
cloud. Luckily.
Me and Becca was talking about
It's
this.
all
Thank
blurred.
God there's no pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to Joey
Listen.
Diaz talking about it, and he was saying, yo, we ain't got no pictures from the 90s. If you pulled out a camera, we'd break it over your head. Like, that's exactly what it was, wasn't it? If someone pulled a camera out in the 90s, it was like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
that would cause murders. Like, yeah. Nope. Yeah.
Somewhere somebody has video of me in a fight and just,
Waffle House.
no, on the Strip in Hollywood.
Really?
The Waffle House on the Strip?
No. There's a lot of alcohol though.
Oh yeah.
And some other drugs.
I've been in raves where people, because if you go on YouTube, you can get up like 90s raves, like a jungle rave or something like that. You can get up and there's footage of it because they was doing promotional videos and that when it was still becoming legalized, they were doing promotional videos. So I'm definitely in some of that footage. Like, I don't want to seek it out or find it, but it's probably me, like the camera going by, okay.
Right.
And then it going on.
Jazz hands.
Yeah,
that's the move, the move. Jazz hands. Yeah, man. Got me where I am today, jazz hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was like the last generation. I graduated high school. I graduated 2001. So like that was basically 2005 on was when the cameras on the phones started getting better and there was actually space to like record. And then of course, Twitter and Facebook integrate with all that all of a sudden. So I was right before all that, and luckily was, didn't have to have my high school and college days like streamed live on the internet, which it's very nice. But
yeah, I left school 1990. Was when I finished school.
I graduated in 91.
Yeah, so it should have been 91, but I left early. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking of things now. I've just got things going through my head now.
Oh, God.
Yeah. all the stuff. Now there are, it would be kind of cool to see, like, a couple of pictures, like intentional pictures of me and friends.
Right.
But, just because there's not a lot of, how I dressed.
Yeah.
Look like
just how slim I was. Like when I see photos, someone described me as I look like I've ate my former self and I'm wearing it skinny. Like, yeah, someone described me
I
as
was
that
like,
one.
I don't know, $1.25 and thought I was fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be a swimmer, so I was pretty ripped. Yeah. Now I look like I'm just swimming custard. Yeah, them beers do take a toll on you, apparently.
Yeah. They stick to you over time.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I would like to see a picture of Danny in 1991, just like what he looked like. Like, that would be hilarious.
I'll find you one. I was very, very slim. Yeah. Shaved head. Just imagine me now, but like right good looking and slim.
Okay.
Right fucking salt and slim. Yeah.
The only thing I have from 91 is my senior portrait. and
Right.
fuck all that.
And it stays in the yearbook where it belongs.
Man, no. My dad did the full $400 package. Got the gigantic
Oh man.
fucking
Oh man,
canvas.
good man,
Put that shit up on his wall. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh no.
good man.
Please no.
That's flattering.
I know Kelly's got photos. I'll fish them out because Kelly's got like albums upon albums upon albums. She documents everything, so I can find some old photos.
Yeah, I have a ton. My mom just like went through all the photos and she was like, "You're an adult now. Here's all of them." You know, so I have like boxes and boxes of like, you know, which are fun to look through every now and then, but you know, like I don't know. Yeah. I'm glad it's just not on the internet. Thank God.
I've got to do van
Right.
beds, you know, like so it's got the box underneath and you can pull the drawers out at the sides of the bed. I know I cannot lift or move my bed, and the little wheels have gone sideways from the amount of photo albums that are stuffed in there.
Oh,
But
I
Kelly
thought you
does.
yeah.
No, not just some big fat bastard. No,
I was like, because you've gained weight since 91.
yeah, that's.
The
I'll
wheels.
do a minute. Yeah, I'm almost double what I was in 91. Like, yeah. I'm almost double. Yeah. No, I'm twice the fun, you know.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm twice
hilarious.
the fun. I'm twice the fun. But 21-year-old me could definitely kick my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd beat the shit out of me if we ever met. He would be like, "What the fuck have you done to me?
See,
What the
I don't know,
have you
man.
done to me?"
I think my younger self could outrun myself for sure. Like, but if it was toe to toe, I think I'd probably fuck him up just because I know so much more and I'm in a jumped a couple weight classes, like you said. So, I mean, if I get a hold of him, if I get him in the clinch, he's fucked, right? But if he took off running, I'd never catch him.
21-year-old Danny was strong as an ox and a naughty little cunt.
Right,
yeah.
Got brass knuckles and shit.
Yeah, he was a spiteful little fuck. He was. Yeah, like I ain't got it in me no more.
Right.
I'll just be like, can't we just get along while he's beating the shit out of me? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy.
Yeah, young Danny was oozing testosterone. Yeah. Old Danny can't say it. Yeah, man.
Damn. My hair is making me crazy today.
Young Danny began, "You sit on the fucking computer talking to strangers in America." that's what young Danny began. No, but that's where young Danny would see it. He's just an ignorant little cunt. He'd be like, "What you fucking nerd?"
Yeah. Right. What the fuck are you doing?
The fuck are you doing, you little nerd? You're meant to be a DJ by now. We're meant to be retired.
Well, younger Danny would be like, "What the fuck is the internet?"
Yeah, he would as well. Ain't that where all the grasses are on there?
No, we knew what the internet was. We had the internet.
No,
it
not
just
in 90,
wasn't what
not
it
in 91.
Is.
Yeah.
We had dial-up. I had dial-up modem.
Dial-up was bullshit
access. Though. High school.
I remember getting dial-up in the house and then thinking and staring at it for a while and think I'm going to stick to porno mags.
We had those BBS rooms and so you could talk to people and my parents had to get me a whole separate phone line because
we had to have a separate phone line. Yeah. When I was stealing all that music, we had to have a separate phone line.
Borrowing.
Sharing.
Peer-to-peer sharing.
Yeah, we're sharing. We're not stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first foray, the AOL chat rooms.
Yeah, see, I never went into them. No. See, I never really got into all that till Twitch.
Really?
Yeah. Like chat rooms and stuff. And until Twitch, I was like, nah. Like, you know,
Right.
It wasn't for me.
I used to do like Yahoo questions and.
Yeah. So I don't know what that is. I've got a Yahoo email address that I'll give out on this very show. But no one ever wrote to it.
They're scared of what you're going to do with it.
No, do you remember that? It was going to be Ask Me Anything, and it was dannychaz@yahoo.com.
People got scared.
And it was like, just send me the thing, and we'll discuss it on that thing. And yeah, I think people thought I was just going to make fun of them. Yeah.
I think so, too. But I was on that early shit, man. I was really early on the AOL stuff because I remember getting the CD-ROMs with like it was by the minute and then by the hour, and so they would say like 100 hours free, you know, and it literally had a countdown clock. It was like you have 6 hours of internet remaining, you know, and yeah, I remember those chat rooms, which was crazy because if anyone had your name, they could just bloop, like they could just message you and it would just appear on your screen. So yeah, man. Stu Dog remembers ASL. What's up? Yeah, man. You would
American Sign Language?
No, that's age, sex, and location. So
I know what it is.
Is that what that is? So I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I honestly do not know what that was. Yeah. Like all these rooms and stuff you're talking of, I do not know.
Yeah.
Like
and people just talk about all kinds of shit. I mean, just whatever came up, man. You just join whatever conversation people were talking about. It's kind of like this, you know, like you said, it's a modern AOL chat room we got right here.
I've heard of Reddit, but never been there. And I hear it's like a cesspool, I hear, and things like that. And it's just people criticizing everything. And then I thought to myself,
suck time.
When I've heard about it, and I've heard like comedians talking about they've gone on Reddit to see what people were saying about them, and it's like they come out like with their feelings hurt.
Right.
And I was thinking, wonder if there's a usual suspect sesh one where people just on there fucking tearing us a new
shitting
one.
on us.
Yeah.
See, I would never seek it out. It's like getting advice from a bathroom stall. Like, you know, like what's the point? It's just
sometimes it's good, but it's usually terrible.
There's part of me that really wishes there's someone on Reddit fucking ripping me a new one right now. Like, it's just how I am. It's how I'm built. I really hope that I'm affecting someone that much that they've started a Reddit page about me and it's killing me on there. Like,
I have someone I know of that rhymes with unblamed.
Yeah. See, but he loves me. That's different. Yeah. Right. Like it's a love-hate relationship, you know. It's
you mean great. Someone really going out there to besmirch your character and
I mean someone who's on there and is going, Danny Chazzy, fucking blah blah blah. There's photos of him here with fucking Hunter Biden, you know, like things like that. I don't know.
Damn.
You know? Like, I really hope there's someone on Reddit doing that about me. I don't know why.
Terribly photoshopping you too.
Yeah, like just making up shit. Like other people get offended by that, but I really hope someone does that. I know I've made it when someone does that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm cool with everybody being nice to me. That's also cool.
I think I would go on there, you know, like they got the terrible Photoshop things. Go, how'd you get this photo of me, or something like that? I would like stir the pot more, like, you know.
Right. Now this is interesting. I wanted to say it. So I cannot put that on the screen.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that like I physically can't do it? I don't know what AI thing is understanding that. There's Stu Dog made a comment, and I literally physically can't put it on the screen for some reason. But it's weird. Yeah, it doesn't even have bad language.
His last comment.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No. Did you delete it, Stuno?
Maybe
And I just happened to see it?
but I don't think so.
No,
Nah,
no,
none
no.
of those, Danny. Danny,
You're way back. Way
off.
too far back.
You can't even see it on our thing, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's
right.
why I'm pointing it out, because
Oh, what you think
I can see it because it's on my
muted
phone.
it?
Right.
Unchained Unchained and Bad Motives likes to delete Stu's comments just to grind him up.
No, it's there.
It's there. I don't know what he said.
I
What's he
see
say?
it.
Is anything nice?
No.
That's why I brought it up. I was like, that's interesting because of the nature of the technology.
Conversation.
Yeah. Interesting. All right.
There you go.
We learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like, I don't even want to say what it says. Because it could get the whole stream needed.
Really? You said something like that, did you, Stu? Woo.
Not that I'm giving. I mean,
it's
I'm
not
offended
like,
by it, but it's just interesting that the technology understands that.
Correct.
Ahead of us before we even can say if it's okay or not.
But everyone in my chat is a mod except Stu. So Birdie could have got rid of it, or like Moritz, or no.
Danny, you're missing the point.
It's
still
not
there.
Gone.
Why can't I see it then?
It's not gone. You have to go. Do you have a second device?
Yeah, baby, I got lots of devices.
You just made Jeff blush.
I mean, I have a new lighting system in here, so yeah, you can feel the heat of my cheeks.
Yeah.
Devices, eh? Anyway, it's small potatoes, Danny. I was just saying how interesting that it's a difference between Twitch moderation and the StreamYard moderation.
Oh, right.
Anyway, it's just it's small potatoes, but yeah. Oh, poor little Jeffrey. It was like, oh,
Jeffrey, you're getting all embarrassed. I got lots of devices.
I did have somebody tell me the other day. Yeah, I had somebody in real life tell me the other day they saw an episode where we were talking about fleshlights, and I was like, "Oh my god, you saw that one, right?"
That is an old one.
Yeah, it was an older one, but we have re-brought it up, I thought. And he goes, "No, it's kind of funny." He's like, "Whenever I want to travel with weed, I stick it at the bottom of my fleshlight and leave it in my car." Because I figured if any cop's going to pull me over, they're not going to stick their hands in there. I was like, that is a great idea. He's like, yeah, that's how I travel with weed all the time. It's like, no one ever puts their hand in there. I was like, oh, man. It's so true.
That's hilarious.
I'd rather be embarrassed a little bit with one of those than, I guess, go to jail. I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. But hey,
Danny? Like you see it now, yeah.
See what I mean?
I'll give it a lull.
Yeah, I'll give it a lull too.
I haven't seen him since that comment. Maybe it was true.
And I'm guessing it's probably a Mikey thing, and maybe he has his settings like super sensitive, or for commentary, for comments.
Maybe.
Because this was allowed on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Like in the comment section.
Right.
But if I say, like last night in his stream, it happens to me the last 3 or 4 of Mikey's streams that I've been in, where I've made a comment like last night, Boogie was there at his house and, said, where are you from? What constellation are you in? Yada, yada. And I said, I'm in the crotch of the Bible Belt in the constellation of Stupidius.
Yeah.
And it modded that.
Yeah, he's probably got his on a different setting. Yeah.
I had that in Mikey's stream early days, I would say things and it would ask Mikey if it was all right the mod would say that it had to be okayed by Mikey for it to go up. And then he changed the setting for me. Now I can just say whatever I want and it comes up.
Are you a mod now on his channel?
I believe so, yeah. Maybe it's that.
That might be it.
Yeah. Because, I was on his channel. I was getting questioned for some of the things I was saying. Like little old me. I don't say anything bad. And, maybe he's still got it set that on there, that bot that does that. Because sometimes we get bots and things that come on that we haven't even asked for. And they start doing stuff. Yeah. I got one called Bayan, Bayan, Bayan bot. And comes in, it's on my, when I'm doing DJ streams from that through Stream Labs. And it's often like shouting people out and stuff. And I've never asked you to do that. Some of them bots though are cool, aren't they? Like you've got yours down to a T, Jeff, where you've got it like doing the penny licking thing and all that.
Yeah. What I do.
If I had any of that, my stream just crashes. So what do you do?
I go through. Well, I think the best thing I did was have those chat commands. I had like another screen open so that I could create them quickly, like on the fly. I used to like wait till the end of the stream and then be like, what was that thing we were, you know what I mean? And it would never work. So now I've got it where Stream Elements, I have the chat commands and I could just go bam, 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 and it works instantaneously. So, and then they're there forever until I delete them. So, just making it easy. And I always wanted to have something to do in the chat, whereas I'm just like usually just playing music. So I don't have a lot of flashy and videos and stuff like that. So I at least wanted the chat to be, where you gamble and do all that other stuff. So
I like the gamble thing because I never lose. Every time I lose, Jeff gives me another million bits.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there is that.
I can't let my boy go
everybody
penniless.
else like crazy amounts.
But he does rub it in though before he gives me the money. I go, Danny Chaz is broke, just like real life.
Yeah,
just like real life, hey Danny.
Yeah. Go buy you some shoes.
Kids have a net this week, Danny, have they? Have some bits.
Go buy you something nice and I'd slap him on the cheek.
There you go, Toots.
Shove off, Toots. I tuck it in his bra.
Fuck you.
Oh,
oh man.
What else is new? What's any exciting thing this week? Because I got a couple of YouTubes I want to show you, and then I got to be skedaddling.
I made an awesome chili relleno casserole for dinner last night.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Do you got pictures?
A what casserole?
Chili relleno.
Chili relleno.
Chili relleno.
It sounds spicy. I like it.
Chili relleno. It's not.
Put it on submissions for tomorrow because we're going to have a food happy episode.
Do you know when Boogie talks about chili from Colorado? That's some bullshit, right?
No.
What?
I mean,
like, he goes, we got the best chili in there. And he tries to tell Joe Blaze he knows nothing about chili.
There is actually a Colorado versus New Mexico kind of rivalry on chili. So,
well, I'm with New Mexico.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, if Joe Blaze tells me it's chili, I'm going to listen to him.
I'd say as far as chilies go, the further south you go to the equator, the better.
Yeah, because Colorado's like a bunch of Johnny-come-latelys. Like they're all Germans, aren't they, and Europeans and stuff.
Didn't it snow there?
Exactly. I know about chili.
I mean,
grow chilies in the snow.
Yeah.
All right, I put it in the
Colorado's making chili is like me starting a reggae band.
Submissions.
Oh man, I can't get there.
I'll put it in the suspects later, but it's in yours. Well, wait.
In my submissions, what do we need?
It's still sending.
Up, Jeffrey?
Hang on.
We got a raid. What's up? Candace is in the house. What's up?
Candace. She beat me to the raid. I was going to raid Candace. I was
No,
going to raid
it's 6
Candice, and
o'clock
she's raiding
Eastern.
us.
She goes to feed the. She's got to go take care of the pups. All right, now it's there.
All right, it's doing about 55 updates, and I'll present it. So, what is it called? Chilerian.
Chileriano.
Chileriano. So it sounds more Italian than it
Chili.
does Spanish.
Chili.
Chileriano.
Riano.
That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
Chileriano.
Chileriano. There you go.
She's laughing.
Somebody get Mad Ways in here to fucking explain this.
I can roll my R's. Thank you very much.
Is it Italian or Spanish? Because it sounds Italian.
I mean,
Rieno. What?
Rieno.
Rieno.
Carne asada.
Words are hard.
Some of them
Hey,
are. Hi,
Candice.
baby. I said hi, baby, while that fucking comment is on the screen.
Hey,
Yo, what the fuck?
Where's this content
like
moderation
that,
at?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. Oh, man. What a Sunday this has been. My goodness.
For me, cooler.
Well, welcome in, everybody. It's great to see you.
Love you, Candice.
Doing the chat.
So, what you got, Jeff? You got some tubers?
Yeah, man. I've been really into one this week. Like I said, I've been looking for all kinds of new music and stuff like that. And one of my favorite things to do is, feel like the car when I'm driving around, it's like stuff I know. But then when I'm around the house, I try to like branch out and listen to shit that like, is a little bit more experimental. But if you go to YouTube's, I will present the screen. I actually do all this myself, my man. So you don't sit back and relax, Danny.
You can do that while I'm doing Becca's errands.
You pull your stuff up. So this is on YouTube, man. It's called Home Alone Again, period. And also known as Home Alone. And check them out, man. This is like, it's called Aesthetics and really chill music. There's about they keep it at like an hour per set. And they got all these cool little artworks here. But these are perfect, man. It's really chill. Beats and stuff like that. There's no lyrics or anything like that. No rapping or whatever, but it's just real chill stuff. You could put on while you're doing stuff around the house or like cooking dinner. And I'm just absolutely loving it, man. It's made my evenings a little bit more chill and just helps you out to get stuff done. So check this out. Home Alone.
Would it be something I listen to in bed?
Absolutely. Yeah, they actually have it right here. Aesthetics and chill music to help you study, work, or relax. That's exactly right, man. It's meant to be, kind of upbeat, but also chill as hell. So you can, it doesn't take the focus off of whatever other thing you're doing. So it's kind of stuff I've been into lately. And there you go. Check them out. Give them a like. Subscribe. Show them you love,
man. I'll go for it. I'll definitely. I'm 100% going to do that. After this, I will listen to that when I'm laying in bed.
Yeah, man.
Anything.
I like it when I'm painting because it's not distracting. It's just kind of nice and in the background, And so, yeah, good times.
So we got. Does this work?
Oh yeah! Look at that.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Becca's dinner.
You've got the right dish for that too. Yeah,
so much better the second day.
Yeah. I love second day food. Yeah.
But this casserole in particular, like it's just better the second day. There's another picture.
The little crust on the sides is what I aim for every single time. Like I like that crunchiness. Oh yeah.
Look at this one, Jeff.
So good.
I like the way she's got the lighting just right. She's got it plated up well. She's
the lighting's terrible.
She's got the fault there. I like the way the back's just
kitchen.
blurry. Yeah. You really took that photo. That looks amazing.
You're doing this to torture me because I'm starving right now.
I wasn't hungry
right now.
I wasn't even hungry until I see this picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I just ate a pie, chips, and baked beans. So like a steak pie. And then for dessert, I had cherry pie, cream, and ice cream. Just before I started this. And now I'm hungry. Looking at these pictures.
We had some chocolate mousse for dessert.
See what she's doing? Stoner Craig says, "I'll fight you for a lasagna."
I mean, it's not a lasagna, but I mean, I guess it's similar. But no, there's no pasta.
Yeah,
it's a casserole.
We got to see what Matt Way says about that. He's my Spanish food aficionado. 14, you can't order it. He says you can't say it. They're like, what's his full order? And I don't know. He said something like chips and dip. I have no idea, man. Chile Barreño. I don't know.
Something about
I think he's asking for the baño, which is the bathroom.
Apparently, they have that in every meal.
Oh man!
I'm gonna start calling Stoner Craig Garfield.
Stoner Garfield eats all your lasagna.
I'm not saying anything anymore. This is worse than Reddit.
Well, shout out to Stoner Craig.
Fucking unchained.
Is that what happens? Like, Unchained's turned up at the end of this thing and he's just getting it all. He's like, shit, I'm almost missed it. He's just getting it all out of one. It's just getting it all. On that note.
Oh, mercy.
On that note, Becca, have you got anyone you need to shout out?
Shout out to the Oklahomies. Shout out to my girl Candace. And everybody in the chat. And you guys and the suspects, and happy birthday, Boogie. And yeah, let's have a good week. It's been a rough couple of months. Let's
Here.
Let's have a good week.
I started this year and I said the stupidest sentence I've ever said my whole entire life. And it's just kicked me in the guts ever since. I said 2025 is going to be the best year ever. I can't wait to get into it. And this motherfucker has kicked my ass the first 2 months. Like, you know, I'm not going to go into it. I don't want a pity party or nothing, but fucking hell. Yeah. Give me a break, whoever's in charge.
Don't say that either.
No.
Don't say that. Don't say, there's all the phrases. Just don't say them.
Yeah.
Just don't. I live my life
I'm not saying anything. I'm looking for someone to raid at the moment. Jeff, so you got any shout outs, Jeff?
Yeah, shout out Candace off the top for the raid.
Damn right.
Appreciate that. Becca Boo, Danny for being on today. I want to thank everybody for coming out to my streams throughout the week, music-wise. So if you don't know me, you can follow this right here on Twitch. That's me. Doing some hopefully vinyl next Sunday night. I'm hoping to have that new needle in so we could do like a whole big blowout show. So if you like vinyl, come through next Sunday night, midnight Eastern. We are doing The Usual Suspects tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Ghost Boogie 66 on Twitch. And we'll be doing a lot of food porn tomorrow on that one. So if you like getting an appetite, we'll have some beautiful pictures of all kinds of food. And let's have a good week, man. Shout out to you.
Let's go for it.
Cheers.
Right, so I've just set up a raid, and I'll shout out to all my usual suspects. That's all the viewers in the chat as well, not just the people on screen. Come join us tomorrow. It's submissions night, Monday night submissions night on the usual suspects. Go over to our Discord and chuck some in there. And remember, I'm the man who vets them and looks for them, so gross me out. Put it on there. And on that note, we're going to raid into one of Jeff's favorites, Roots Man.
Yeah.
And I'm Danny Chaz. Have a week.
Roots Man.
So, Monster at the Book, yada, yada, yada.